We first brought to you the story of a sailor from Mound City a week ago. On Saturday, his remains were finally placed where they belong. KQ2's Jackie Elson has the final part of that story.
Saturday before Memorial Day, family, friends, community members, and active and retired military servicemen gathered at this church in Mound City to honor the life of a U.S. Navy sailor who died in the Pearl Harbor attacks 80 years ago. It wasn't until more recently his remains were identified and then brought here to his hometown, where he will finally be laid to rest. His name is Seaman First Class Wilbur Francis Newton.
I mean, it's been 80 years in the making.
Perkins is a second cousin to Newton. She spoke at his memorial service at the United Methodist Church, honoring his life and devoted service to his country. This is the same church he grew up attending.
My soul's at rest because Wilbur's resting here now in Mound City where he belongs with his parents.
Another family member in attendance is a second cousin to Newton as well. He says a day like this and the support from people who didn't even know him was remarkable.
I think that it brings closure to him, and it brings closure to the community. It's very, very special. This was 80 years ago. If Wilbur was alive today, he'd be 109 years old.
Perkins and Deeds both say there was such a mixture of emotions among them and other family members.
I'm almost speechless. I mean, it's just been an amazing experience.
Kind of a feeling of connection. It was just overwhelming, humbling, and it's sad, bittersweet.
Newton's remains will be put in a family plot next to his parents and siblings at Mount Hope Cemetery. His parents had space made for him, hoping he would make it back home someday to rest in peace with them.
Sometimes things happen and people call it consequences. There's been too many of those for this just to be a consequence. I call it the hand of God. I don't know why it took so long. I don't have the capacity to understand that right now, but I do believe God's timing is perfect.
And something Deeds wants to emphasize on this Memorial Day weekend.
If you get a chance, you see a veteran, tell the veteran thank you. I mean, we're telling Wilbur thank you today, but other veterans out there, we need to thank them too.
Reporting in Mound City, Jackie Elson, KQ2 News.
The family also received a stone from the U.S. Navy that will be placed by Newton's headstone.